Today's video is to help out a fellow member of the Origin Knife fraternity who has a E.G.O tool steel Origin Scout, this knife here. I had a phone call with him this morning and he was just telling me how he loved the knife and everything that it stands for, but he needs a lot of practice to get used to it. So I told him I would do a wee video to give him a couple of exercises on how we go about using this knife to get its full potential out of it. So I've had this one for about a year now, and I've had the B-cut version, the stainless steel one, also much longer. This is a fantastic knife. So he likes to do a bit of hiking up in hills and a bit of camping, and he would like to do a bit of food prep, but he was wanting to know how he goes about prepping his wood for doing small campfires. So I've put a wee video together for you. His name's Allan, and so hopefully, Allan, you can follow along, and this wee video will help you out on how to get the most out of your Origin Knife Scout. Right, Allan, this is the same model as you've got. This is the E.G.O tool steel version. So the first part of the exercise, what I'd like you to do is get yourself a piece of wood, say 16 inches in length, basically for the arm tip to the elbow. And what I want you to do is actually draw feathers along the ridges, the apex ridges of the piece of wood that you select. So place the draw section about halfway up it on one of the ridges and just pull. Halfway up it and pull. Halfway up and pull. And just let the feather run round the quarter round. You can see how you get on with that, and you'll produce nice feathers like this. This piece of wood is actually fire hardened because I've had it on my jungle fire drying out. There we go, so halfway. You can feel this wee dip here now. There you go. So that's picking the apex line here or along here, halfway on, and pull it up. And try that for your first exercise. Right, Allan, what I've got here is a nice round branch, say 2 inches thick, and this is how we get radius feathers like these ones here, and I'll show you how we do that. So this will be your second exercise. So pick a bit that's nice and smooth. You can see this has got lots of little knots on it, so we'll try and work round about them. Same again, halfway up the draw section, place it on, and then just pull and pull. Halfway up and pull towards you. And you maybe find this a bit easier because of the radius and the type of branch you've selected. Just have a play about. If this is what works for you on the day of the race, we'll just use a round one rather than the apex method. I've got a knot here, so I'm just going to come around this side, start over here. It doesn't matter if they fall off. Just try and get the run where you can. And just moving maybe a mil at a time, coming across and starting again. Just chip them off. And you can pick them up later. So place it on, draw up, draw up, draw up. There you go. And these are radius feathers. Okay, nice easy way of doing that. Sometimes this works better for you with a tracker style knife. Okay Alan, to get maximum chopping efficiency out of the Scout, what I suggest is that you put a pinky lanyard on. And all we do for that then is the pinky goes through, let it hang, give it a couple of twists, turn it round, and it'll fit in your hand like that. And basically it's a local grip that you use on the end, and this will give the knife its maximum chance of going through a stick. So the pinky lanyard. So give this one a try, I'll show you it working now. Just in here, and you want to use the chopping section, so hanging by the pinky, and we'll do a double 45. One, turn it round, by pressure. There you go. So why don't you give the pinky lanyard a try to help you and assist you with some chopping and breaking down your firewood. Right Alan, the next exercise for you is to use the front chopping section for splitting pieces of kindling and breaking it down further. So what we do here then is place the piece of wood, this here, on a hard surface like this log I've got here. Have the cutting edge facing away from you, place it in, give it a couple of dinks, there it's already done it, in until it sticks actually in the tree itself, and then twist, walk up, twist, walk up, twist and walk up until you get it. It's just going to separate like that. And just keep breaking that down. You can see this is a knot, so it might not work here. There we go, it's actually went right round it. Twist, set that to the side, just turn that round to nice flat. We've still got the knot here, so I'm actually just going to stick it in it. There we go. Turn this round. This isn't really that good a bit of wood to demo this on. There's that knot. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, so it's chopped off now. Place the tip in, bang it down, twist, and it'll split. Do a slightly bigger bit with a big knot here. So in, there we go. It's good enough for me, and just pull apart. You can do this where you actually pull against the cutting edge and it will split like that for you. Have a play around, see what works for you. Certain woods allow this, some don't. Just pull it, causes that separation, and just pull. Just pull and run up. I'll just snap that because it's small enough for the type of kindling I need. And this is wiggling it back the way towards your hand. So just have a play about with this method, but the important thing is make sure the cutting edge is facing away from you, and when you stick it in, it jams actually in the tree. Twist, walk, and there you go. And that will gradually break down your kindling to the size that you want. Does it have to go all the way through? That's easy enough for me to separate. So that's it, pulling it back method. Just strip it, break that down. Or if I want to go forward, just pull it like that, stick in the middle, pull it, stick in the middle, and there it's separated, so it needs to go back this one. So why don't you give this one a try? Cut an edge facing away, stick it in, make sure it sticks to the base, twist or pull and split the wood. So what I'd like you to do, Alan, then with a piece of the kindling that you've split is make an eating stake. Okay, and that's going to be your first exercise at making tools. And all we do is plant that down, stick it in, split it, walk it up, maybe even make two. Right, and for there, all we do is just sharpen it off, get to the size that you want. Not do me. Carve it so it's nice and sharp, just like that, any shape you want, and then get your steak in the fire, get this in, and then you can start eating your food just using your sharpened steak. So that's your first tool I would like you to see you making with a scout. Well, there's my steak, ready to go. I've burnt a couple of the little chicken wings while making your videos, but there you go. Nice and simple. So give that one a try, shape it up with the scout, be as fancy as you like.